Hello you guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. Today I have some exciting news to share with you guys, and that's why there is an upload on my channel on a random Wednesday instead of the normal Monday, Friday uploads that I have promised you guys. Today is just going to be a little short video explaining my announcement for you guys. So, as you can tell by the title, I have started a podcast, and this probably sounds random and out of the blue for some of you, but if you followed me for quite a long time, I think I have in the past talked about how I want to start a podcast, and it is finally happening. So the podcast is called Crime and Crochet, and on each episode I'm going to be sharing a true crime story with you guys, and I'm going to be doing my best to share stories that are not too oversaturated, meaning I don't want to share true crime stories that a lot of other podcasts or YouTubers have already covered. I'm going to be doing my best to cover stories that are not as well known. That way you guys won't be hearing me repeat the same stories that other people have already repeated. And the way I'm going to be incorporating crochet within it is at the end of each episode I will be shouting out a crochet pattern. So the first episode will be coming out this Saturday, May 22nd. So I will leave the information in the description box for you guys on the Instagram account that I've created for it, which is just Crime and Crochet on Instagram. And if you are interested in listening to the podcast, that's where you will get information on the cases, my sources for the information I talk about within each episode, as well as you can see pictures of the crochet pattern that I shout out in each episode. And for each episode, the crochet pattern will be from a different creator. So for the first episode, it's going to be a crochet pattern that I've created, and then from every episode onward, I'm going to be reaching out to different creators to shout out their crochet patterns and promote other crochet creators through the podcast. So if you guys do have any suggestions of either true crime cases you want to hear on the podcast, or you have suggestions for crochet creators or crochet patterns that I should shout out in the podcast, please do leave me a comment down below and let me know that information. Like I said, the first episode will be out on this Saturday, May 22nd. And if you do want more information on the podcast, make sure you go over to the Instagram page, which again is Crime and Crochet, all one word. And the first episode is on the case of Robert Joseph Long. Robert Joseph Long was a serial killer in the Tampa, Florida area, and that's why I chose this case, because not only is it around the area that I lived, it happened in like the 80s, but still it was around the area that I live in, but it's also a case that I feel like is not too over covered by other podcasts and other YouTube channels. And if you do want to hear the full first episode, like I said, that will be out on Saturday. You can find it linked in the description box on Saturday, and it will be available on Spotify, the Anchor app, and Apple Podcast. Those are the ones that I'm sure of. I do also believe it will be available on Google Podcast or Google Play. I'm not even sure what it's called, but I will leave a list of the platforms the podcast will be available on as well, linked in the description box for you guys, as well as the Instagram page and all of that. And I hope you guys tune in on Saturday. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys on Friday with a regular Katie Being Creative video and not just a random video in your subscription box. So goodbye!